Alright, welcome back to Make It Mental, everybody. This is going to be kind of like part 2 to that mini ESC or micro ESC. This is allegedly a 10 amp ESC. I've got it hooked up. I've had to cut the wires off my servo there, as you can see. This is my workbench. This is what my workbench looks like. It does not look like a nice pretty grid pattern you may see on some other people's shows. I actually use mine for lots of different things. And there's the white connector there is off the servo because that servo doesn't actually belong to any vehicle I actually own. So I had to transfer it to something that's much more common. So the first thing you want to do is find the male end, which is what you're looking at right there. This is the male end. You want to cut that off, your ESC. Cut it off. The male end goes to your motor, which I have it wired here. Right? Maybe confusing to follow, but it'll be cleaned up later on. So that I've hooked this all up just to verify its operation. You should always do that before mounting anything, otherwise you're going to waste a bunch of time. You connect the male end of the battery into the female end of the ESC. Turn it on. It should power on your receiver. Make sure your transmitter is bound to it. Now we can verify its operation. We can squeeze the trigger. All right, so reverse. Verified steering because we had to put a different connector on there. So now it's just a matter of trimming down wires and finding points to mount everything. So that's pretty much it for the micro ESC. It is pretty straightforward. Don't be confused because you see two connectors on there, right? You see two connectors on this particular one because that's how I have them wired, but this is actually for two batteries to wire in series to create 7 volts roughly. But that's it. Just to recap really quickly, cut the male end off. Looks like that. Cut it off. That's going to be your motor lead. The remaining wires are your motor lead. And forget that one because you may or may not be doing that one. And then plug it into your battery. Then plug your servo or this 3-wire piece right here into your receiver. And it's pretty much straightforward. And there's your on-off switch, which turns this on or off. This will stay on all of the time until you unplug it. So unplug your battery. Be sure to unplug it. Otherwise you may, depending on what battery you got, you may cause your battery to catch fire, maybe cause bigger problems down the road.